Okay, what's up? We're starting this real soon. We're still in a weird time because of daylight savings. Just checking my audio levels compared to this really loud music. Bum, 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 bum. Check, check. I'm talking about stuff. I'm talking about things. How did this happen that it got so low? I don't know. Does Windows adjust these? Windows must adjust my mic sometimes or something. I don't know. Check, check. Check, check. Check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 7 7. 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's too loud, right? 7 7. Yeah. 1 1 wow. That's too loud, right? 1 1 wow. 7 8 4. 775. I know this is boring to watch, but it's riveting content. Okay. That's good. This is fine. I did number 1 that I wanted to do, a bunch of number 2 that I wanted to do. We have this one, this one. Number 1, number 2, pee and poop. Okay. Alright, it's almost happening, Captain. Plugins. This goes here. Okay. Got that set up. Get this set up. Alright, we're doing this. Yeah, okay. It's so hot. 1 second. Loknar, what's up, by the way? I muted my mic, but now I'm good. You want to take a bath? Get in the bath then, boy. It's spring break. Spring break for the children. You feeling good? That's awesome, Loknar. Let's see if Victor will be here. I have rice and beans, so I'm feeling pretty good. Rice and beans. Rice and beans. I have rice and beans, so I'm feeling pretty good. Rice and beans. Rice and beans. And I got a blood blister. Look, no, you have to tell me everything about that. You smoked DMT earlier? You have to tell me everything. Everything you know. Everything about that experience, I want to know about it. And you didn't die, so that's good. Well, so far, you didn't die, so you're still here. Okay, I need to do something. I'm working on a modding project. It was nuts, that's all I can say, but good. You just like you were a squirrel or something? No, I meant dying from somehow making something you made yourself. Didn't you make this yourself in a bathtub or something? You talked about it several weeks ago. I'm pretty sure it was you that talked about it. Using chemistry to make it from home. You're like, it's not even that hard to make it. I'm going to make it myself, you said. What is this doing now? I see. This has to go away. Agent set XML. Just goes looks like this. This looks just like this. Applying this. I'm making a banana. It was as easy as baking a cake. I mean, that's, yeah, okay. You just follow instructions. You can mess it up, but if you don't follow the instructions, then it's good. Yeah. How is all this stuff being serialized? And being serialized by whom? By whom, I wonder? What we have is I'm working on the modding project. Modding is... I would say modding's pretty easy now, and it's gonna get even easier hopefully by the end of the day. I'm gonna work on some, I think, how-tos, and then there's some high-level things. Again, I'm in the modding project right now. It's gonna be available to everybody. I think I'm gonna just ship it right with the game. And what I'm experimenting with right now is trying to include a bunch of assets from from Starmancer, the vanilla game. I'm trying to include a bunch of assets in there so that you can use them and reference them in a very easy way. And that's what I'm doing right now, is looking into that. I can't use mods unless they're on Steam Workshop. We're gonna add Steam Workshop support eventually. What we're gonna do is we'll release the modding stuff, and then we'll work out the kinks, that sort of thing, and then we'll go on Steam Workshop. Because when you launch on Steam Workshop, it's a good marketing opportunity. And if we already have mods, that'll be great. So that's sort of the idea there. Yep. So now I'm just working on it. We had to find a time to do this sort of stuff. And then Victor's been working on like the website, other things, and also putting sounds. He's doing sounds as well. So, because post patches is okay enough time to do it. So, oh yeah. I still want to know more about this DMT experience. Anything about it. Did you see anything? Anything cool? GeForce Now is really cool, too. So. Okay. Alright, sorry I did that. Okay, I'm not, though. I'm looking for a Sprite. Is it all false? Okay. Oh, okay. To be honest, I don't remember much of my trip, but it was cool AF. Like, I 100%, I forgot I actually existed here. That sounds insane to me. That sounds so cool. That sounds so fun. Maybe fun's the wrong word, but that sounds so memorable, so intense, such an experience to have in life. Looking for banana, I'm not going to find it. It's not the exact same banana, is it? A different hash code or something like that, huh? Do I have to rebuild this whole bad boy? Is that all I have to do? Probably. I think I have to rebuild this. Alright, we got the app. We got the app. It's so short, like 8 to 10 minutes. That's great, though. You could just do it, like, on your lunch break at work or something. Just be like, be right back. I'm going to go pretend that I work here. Is it here and get all asset libraries I have to do? Okay. I see. I see. Alright. I got it right. Integer only valid if in the all vanilla assets directory. What's up, Blacklander? Tyler, I actually have done it on my lunch break from work. See what I mean? It's perfect. Hello, Violet Catherine. Hello.
Poopy head.
Poopy head. You sit up here real quick?
Yeah.
Can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hi?
Daddy's a poopy head.
That's not how. You're out of here. You're out of here.
No.
You're out of here.
Double. Apple.
Never ever? Okay.
I sang right by you. Daddy's a poopy head.
Oh, yeah? What's up, Basic Bit Animation? I've never seen you before.
Daddy's a poopy head.
I don't know if you've heard, but I'm a poopy head.
Daddy's a butt cheek.
I'm a butt cheek?
Yes.
I'm not a butt cheek. You're a butt cheek.
No, you are.
Okay. Okay.
Daddy's a butt cheek.
Yeah, you're so funny.
Daddy's a poop.
Don't play with that.
Daddy's a poop.
All right, Violet, I need to get back, okay? Go help your brother. Why don't you go help your brother? I hear Graham just being all sad about something. Okay, now if I open up agent.xml, I should have something I'm looking for. I'm doing something a bit boring right now. It's kind of hard to talk about it. I'm working on this modding stuff. I'm waiting for Victor to get here. He should be here really soon. You know what, Loknar? You're a P, so you're a PP. Victor should be here soon. And then I was gonna stream his thing. I'm a bio waste? I'm gonna turn you into nutrition bricks, bro. That's what I say. Game dev's going good, Basic Bit. I've been working. I keep wanting to call you, well, you know, Basic Biatch. But it's going good. I've been working on getting modding in. Victor's been doing some stuff like on the website, editing the website, going around editing our profile information in various places, and he's been collecting a bunch of new sounds for the game. And he'll be here soon, I think. Very soon. I know I'm not even playing it. I'm not even playing it right now. You know? So. I'm just in Unity. I'm just trying to be like, hey, what's going on with this? You know? I have to open up some files. But hard to show. Because there's all these scenes. There's all these, what if I just show my whole screen? I don't know, though. That's pretty risky. Okay. I'm just looking for something fun for you guys to just sort of look at. This is not fun to look at. This is the modding project, though, so you can open it up. It's going to be included in the game. And there's, like, sprites and stuff in there. You can do things. There's, like, a zombie. There's all sorts of things in here. But I have to look at this generated file really fast and see if it's generating the correct things that I want it to generate. And I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Steel Soldier? You blew up on Twitter. You had a big post. A big Minecraft post, because everyone loves Minecraft so much. Like, here's a zombie model, for example. Then again, it's in like, this is the modding project. This is not the regular project. So here's a zombie. You can do zombie stuff with it. Whatever. So, but anyway, I have to look for something, and that something is star data. Minecraft is very popular. People asking about resource packs. Yeah, like, can you make money creating resource packs for Minecraft? Like, maybe a small amount. Do they have a good way to monetize? Because that would be fun. But yeah, it's just because Minecraft is so popular that everyone's like, hey, I see you made that Minecraft thing. That's cool. What's here? Is there a banana in here? Nope, there's no banana in here. Do. I'm in my file explorer. What is this? What's this one? Can I open this file location? Nope. Can I go back? Oh my god. Windows search is literally the worst. You try to go back, you're like, okay, like there's I have 4 files and I want to go to the file location of every single one of them. Can I like control click it to copy the file location though or something like that? Is that a thing? That wasn't that one. Is it like control shift C maybe? There's some way I can copy this file location. It was control shift C. Tar data. And where are you? God, Windows is just honestly exported? Really? It's possible to make the resource packs, but it's a lot of work. Doing the inventory interface is one thing, but all the mobs and 3D objects, that would be tough. Yeah, it would be a lot to make a consistent set, but you could just do a couple objects to start with, like the biggest ones. Like just 2D textures for a couple things. Like a cooler looking what block that? Cooler cobblestone or something. But yeah, so much work. And then to monetize it was hard. 10:39 a.m. No, not this one either then. Then where? Then where are you being generated right now? At Victor, are you joining? Question mark. Let's find out. Because if Victor's not joining, I'm just going to play the game probably and do something else. That's less boring to watch. Yes, Tyler. Soon, gotta set up more sounds in Unity. Just go live now. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get Victor in here. Because you can play sounds without them being set up in Unity. Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to look at this generated file really fast, so all the way at the top. No? Okay. Okay. Grammy, you have to come brush your teeth, and he just goes, It would have to be monetized. I think it would take at least 100 hours or more to do a resource pack with that level of quality. Yeah, it's going to take a long... It would take forever. It would take a long, long time. And then you have to market that and hope that enough people buy it, but you can make any money off of it. And also, what's stopping people from just pirating it for free? I don't know. Maybe there's a system in place to monetize these things. I don't know. But I sort of doubt it. Okay, this one. Looking for. It says that it rebuilt it. So now I just have to find where this effing file is, and it's not here. I got... No, it's not. It's not. And not in any other crap either. Bum 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 bum. Oh, Victor. Oh, Victor. I'm gonna give it like another, I don't know. I'll do like 3 minutes. If he's not here in 3 minutes, I'm just gonna do something else. Unfortunately. Because he's not here. Alright. If in 3 minutes Victor's not here, I'm just going to play my last save. I'll play my last save of Starmancer. Minecraft Bedrock Edition has some program that allows modders to make money. The process must be regulated somehow. That's nice if they do that, sort of like a Roblox style thing they're trying to do. Okay, what's up, chicken butt? When'd you start your stream? I'll just share it. Also, just let me know when you start it too. Because I won't hear it because I have Discord stream settings enabled. Alright, delete them all. Did they get deleted? Okay, they did. Alright, this file was deleted. Now I'm going to rebuild it. Oh, okay. Just nowhere. Okay. All right, turning it on. In a second. Popping out. Going maybe full screen on this bad boy. Weird. What's happened like this? I see.
So if I play a sound here, you'll have to tell me if it's like the volume is good. Or you'll have to adjust the volume if it's on. It's like good sound.
Sure, just play sound. Can you turn up your volume locally somehow also? In any way?
No. Because that's max.
That wouldn't do it anyway, because that's just what you hear. It's not what you output necessarily.
I don't know where to set the output unless it's like a Discord setting. And that should also be at max.
Well, there could be volume settings within, for example, in here where you're playing it. You can also play sounds in some other program like Windows Media Player, for example, and maybe have more control over the sounds, or some, for example, like that, you know. And other third-party applications too, like VLC. Like maybe you can max the volume even higher, like, you know, something like that. I don't know. But play something. I mean, I heard you play a couple things, but I don't hear anything. Like I don't hear. I mean, even on my own computer, I don't hear a single thing. Do you hear something?
Yeah.
It must be so quiet then. Play some other sound. Like play any sound. Can you turn up things somehow? Do you have anything else related to sounds to show that you could somehow show?
I played an F mod instead. Wait, can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. I mean, it's about the same level of volume, though, I think. Can you increase the volume, though, in Fmod? There's a volume slider. I can see it's in the bottom left-ish.
The thing is, this sound is playing through my speakers.
Right, but can you... That's okay, but can you... Well,
Unity is playing through my headphones, so there must be something
See, it's still soldier. Can you... Okay, well, that's fine, but can you increase the volume in Fmod? I saw there's a volume slider.
There must be another volume slider, because if I increase this, I have to turn it back down again.
Yeah. But what did you say about the volume slider?
There's like the individual volume sliders here, but if I turn this off, if
No,
I
but can you
turn
make it?
off, then
What's the? Can the volume slider make it louder?
yeah, but then I have to remember what it was at and turn it back.
Well, you have a you. What you could do is just commit everything right now, and then you can just revert afterwards.
No, that's right. Wait, maybe you're hearing through my own mic.
What's that?
And were you able to hear that?
Yeah.
Don't break them.
Alright. I was gonna go check
But
Discord
there's-
what the settings are for.
But there's a master one as well. Isn't there? Or is there not like a master volume setting somewhere?
In Fmod.
Mm-hmm. There's like a master effect that we use somewhere. But I don't know if that's going to affect your ability to play back in Fmod. But there's definitely some sort of master setting somewhere that controls all volume sort of globally. Some sort of global setting that works. What are they called? Snapshots or something, maybe? I don't remember what they're called. I don't remember the terms. But there's definitely something that controls all global volume in the game. I don't know if it works in Fmod or not when you're doing playbacks, but it might work. Do you know what it's called?
No.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Didn't you set it all up originally, I'm pretty sure. Most of it, at least. But do you remember a little bit of what I'm talking about? There's like a thing, there's like a setting.
When a monster here is at full.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know how Fmod works. I'm just saying there's some sort of snapshot type setting that allows you to do things. How many sounds do you have? And when you go through the sounds, just you'll have to describe them or something too, instead of just playing them. Unlicensed streamer, I will mark this as overtime. It's going right to HR, which is me. And I'm going to file it to the boss man, and he's going to sign it, also me, and then we're going to get extra pay. From our investors, also me. Sash Victor. Remember to mark this as overtime work during a vacation. Tyler committing tax fraud. Spagus, Raid. What's up? Dev underscore Spagus. That's what I thought. You know what's so funny, Mr. Stardew Man? You're Stardew Man, right? Are you Stardew Dev? I'm pretty sure, right? I swear to God, today I uninstalled the Stardew demo on Steam because I was trying to clear up disk space, and I was like, oh man, whatever. And it was just today I uninstalled it. So I always tell people I love you, by the way. I'm always like, that guy's the best, man. He's always out there. He's always marketing stuff all the time. All the time he's marketing. I'm like, the only thing I don't like about him, he's bald. So it's sort of fun to see you here. I always tell people, I'm like, you guys should play Stardew, man. And I know that the demo was probably like so small, you know, it wouldn't have saved up much space, but I literally ran out of disk space earlier when I was doing stuff. So I just removed a bunch of stuff. What are the odds? You know, oh well. Should have joined last week. I would have uninstalled it, you know, obviously. How goes the audio, Victor?
I don't know, but there must be some way for Discord to take the audio from Unity.
Last time you played was on launch day, Dev Spadges. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I keep calling you Dev Spadges, so I'm just going to keep calling you that. Also, an accountant would be 100% fine with overtime pay. You can approve it yourself. It doesn't matter. Like an accountant, the only person who would care is the person who like has to pay the money. And if they'll pay you the money, they can pay you whatever. But anyway, if last time you played was on launch day, it's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. I'm working on a modding project right now, actually. And then Victor's trying to increase the volume of this audio so you guys can hear it. You have a good day as well, by the way. Thanks for the what's the actual technical term for a raid? I don't even know. What is that called? Like a what do you call it when you direct your stream to some other stream? There's a term, and I don't know what it is. I would know. I would use back in the heyday when I was on Twitch all the time. What is that term? What is that term? I don't know. Launch had a couple bugs that are fixed. Yeah. yeah. Launch had a couple bugs. Rating. Yeah, but not rating. There's like like you can actually set it up locally. It's not called rating. Like on Twitch, it doesn't say like, would you like to raid somebody? There's like an option to maybe host. It might be host. The term might be host. I don't know. But again. Victor, what are you doing?
Looking through the settings
Oh.
of Discord.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't see what you're doing. I was like, what are you doing right now? Host is when you're offline. So it's mostly the same. I know that raid is like a term. It's like a community term. Like we raided you. We're all here. Like it's a raid. We've come. There's in such large numbers. Here we're all here. You know, I get, but I didn't know what they called it locally. On each individual thing. Discord settings. I doubt there's a Discord setting to increase your volume, but there might be. I doubt it though. Your best bet is probably to increase the volume in whatever playback application you're using. But there might be a way. Somehow.
Yeah, but right now the sounds aren't even playing from Unity.
Oh. Oh, well, that's not good. Raid is an official term too now. Oh, I didn't even know that raid was the official term. I'm such a grandpa. If you right click Victor, yeah, Victor's already at 200% by the way. Victor, say something, anything you want.
Yeah, hello.
And then say something again.
Okay, something again.
It's like mostly the same from 100 to 200%. You can increase mic volume, but you could have noise suppression turned on. That would decrease the sound output as well. If you have something like that on. I don't know if I don't think I have any sound suppression on, but he might have something on his mic output possibly. Because Victor, I might be playing it through your mic output, so it could be something on your mic. Can you turn up your mic volume or something? I don't know how any of this works. I mean, it's not through your mic, but there might be a setting you can turn up, like an output volume setting or something. But it probably defaults to 100% though. It usually does, but maybe not. For example, play a sound. You can find the source, I think, somewhat easily if you just play any sound and then see where it's being outputted through. Like in your volume mixer. What Windows version are you on right now?
10.
Okay. ABC www dot.
Oh, yeah. What if I set it to speakers and... Does this work?
I hear something. Okay. I was just being... I had to do something with the stream really fast. It was just a technical thing, though. Okay.
Can you hear this now?
I hear nothing right now. I hear something for a second. Well, what else you got for sounds? What else you got? You must have something. Maybe you could show Fmod. Maybe you could do something that so gets to the point of it.
Yeah.
You could play a bunch of soundly sounds, maybe. Try to find more sounds.
Can you hear this? No. Still nothing?
I mean, I can hear it, but it's so quiet. If you just keep pressing play on more sounds, and ask me if I could hear that, but I'm like, I'm gonna lose my mind because I'm not gonna be able to hear those either. You know, like maybe I'll be able to hear a couple loud ones. You know, like maybe Red Alert or something is loud, but you know, in general, it's not gonna be that great. What do you remember? Like what sounds you had from Soundly? Like Red Alert. Like what's Red Alert from? Do you remember?
This one.
Because I can play the sounds locally like I'm doing right now. Or you could like pass them to me locally somehow.
I mean, you could probably just. Oh yeah. If you merge the commit or the what's it called branch, you can probably open them in Fmod and play them. So I had to listen to a bunch of like vomit sounds to get some good vomit sound that was making me sick.
You have to do what?
Listen to a bunch of vomit sounds.
You have to listen to a bunch of vomits. Oh, for why? For finding vomit sounds?
Yeah. For poop sounds, I tried to find ones that weren't like comical sounding.
Which one did you settle on?
It's like 3 different ones.
But if you press play, I'll see if I can hear it. But that's just as poop, by the way.
Yeah. Although I can see that the volume of the sound is actually pretty low, maybe it should be higher.
You're so funny if you're like, oh my god, it's actually too quiet. For me, even like locally, like if you're like locally, it's too quiet.
Well, only based on the visuals. Like locally, I can hear it fine.
Yeah.
Like the Red Alert.
What does pitch do? That Red Alert's very old, by the way, and also that sounds like too intense or something. There's like music in there, basically. That's like a Red Alert music or something, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not like a Red Alert like alarm. I'm not saying it's supposed to be, but I'm expecting. When you said says Red Alert, I'm expecting if there's an alarm going off, it's going Red Alert, that sort of thing. You know. I've heard of Starmancer before, but never actually properly looked into it. Well, that is the best place. Yeah, we did make it. What's Vomitus 1, I wonder? Okay. What's Puke Splash?
Where do you see that?
Then there's just hard water stream. What do you think F sharp 200 BPM is? Oh, okay. It's just, okay, whatever. It's just F sharp at 200 beats per minute. Okay. We have zombie throwing up, which by the way could be used just as zombie sound effects.
Zombies should throw.
God, some of these sounds are just like, what's just splat? Cartoon seems to be a great section. I said splat, it's just still like farts and stuff.
Yeah.
These sounds are on Soundly. These are just like it's a library of free sounds. Victor recorded these himself. It's like Prison Architect in space. And it came out 14 years after Prison Architect. Stretch. I actually really like Prison Architect. I like Prison Architect more than RimWorld. But I like Tycoon games a lot. And Prison Architect's like the OG too. There's something here. Okay. I was once too warm and now I'm too cold. Victor, what are you doing right now? Are you trying to play them in game or something?
I'm just assigning some sounds to this Tesla call.
Well, don't assign them right now. Let's show them off.
But it doesn't seem possible.
We'll do something else. Well, what else can you show off? You could talk about the new roadmap. You could show that off in game. It's in game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could show that off. You could just show off all sorts of stuff. And then what sounds did you end up using for things? I can play them locally if you just tell me what they are. Is this one of them?
I mean, I can send you this entire list of all the sounds.
No, I'm scared. I actually wrote that, by the way. I wrote no, I'm scared. It wasn't Unity. It was just me. Oh my god.
I think most of these are
I'm sorry. Some of these are just so funny because I don't know what they're going to be until I play them.
Whoa. Wow. Wow.
God, we got to put this as a sound effect in the stream somehow. This one.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Woo.
Oh my god, there's something in here we could do for all sorts of things. So Victor, what are some sounds that you weren't planning on adding, but after listening to them, you're like, oh my god, this is going to be perfect for something else? Anything like that?
maybe.
What?
Will you shut up?
There was like some weird like toy car dropped on a carpet that I threw in there because it was like a good sound.
For what though? Like a good sound for what?
Or like generic like crafting sounds.
Nice. Not very exciting, but ooh.
Amazing.
Oh, there's a bunch of pain grunts we could do. These are great. These grunts are great. They kind of work. Some of them work. That's fine. That sounds like a cat noise, right? Little kitty cat.
Come here, my dear boy. Come here, my dear boy. Tubby-docious. Genius. Genius.
And I can't really tell you like
Lol.
one individual sound because this is what like the chemistry table production looks like.
Well, those are boring sounds. People don't care about what a chemistry table sounds like when it's producing continuously. What they care about is what does an explosion sound like? What does it sound like if someone farts? What does it sound like if a rocket goes off? What are some cool sounds? Show us the cool sounds. And most of these sounds you would have used one shot. Are you saying that of the soundly sounds, you also combine those into something greater?
Yeah, because they weren't really like doing chemistry, so like loop.
What sound? Okay, so what sounds have you done then? What are the new sounds? Okay, tell us this. What are the new sounds?
So the chemistry table, if you're looking at stream, you can see.
Okay. So chemistry table has a sound for when it's producing or something?
Yeah.
when it's
It's
doing
like
stuff.
a bubbling sound. Dry ice dissolving in jelly, apparently. Crackling. And there's like some kind of bubble sound. That
Yeah, this
flicking
isn't
and
too
all.
helpful. If you just press play, what does it sound like? Because I don't know what it means. Like, it's just like all these things. Can we hear it somehow? Is there somehow... It's getting louder. We can hear that, no problem.
I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear these sounds if you turn them up, I think.
I was worried that they're playing through my microphone.
I mean, I think they can hear it. I can hear it, definitely. I'll make sure. They can hear. What else you got? Also, I swear to God, I was like, Victor, turn up the volume, man. You're like, I can't turn up the volume.
Oh, okay, this one is really loud.
We can hear some static and some drops.
Static?
Well, I mean, they can hear it, though. They can hear it. Well, that's what it sounded like, with static and drops.
Toilet flush sound.
I was double checking. They can hear it, and they can hear it just fine. I mean, they can hear it, like, the quality is pretty much the same as my quality. These quiet ones we're never going to be able to hear, though.
Like ghosts.
What's this? What is this, by the way?
It's like an aircraft toilet flush.
No.
and
What
some
is this
bubbles.
sound for? Is it for toilet?
For
It says
toilet,
toilet
yeah.
flush, I think. Well, it's because your text is kind of small. It's hard to read it.
Yeah. And there's like the grill, which is like sizzling.
What's that? You got like an explosion or something? Like a weapon? You got any dying sounds? The grill sounds good, by the way. This sounds good. Do you have anything cool, though? Like, what's something cool?
When it's flushing, it's just gonna sound like an explosion. Sounded very muted.
This didn't sound... Oh, so, yeah, that sounds like much more of an explosion. You said the explosion's okay. It just sounds like an explosion, as if an explosion isn't awesome.
Yeah, but I mean,
And if your sound's bad, I mean, if the sound's boring, it's going to sound boring, but an explosion could be cool. What's this one? What's this one? That's pretty cool.
these are some old sounds that I.
What's
tend to have
this
on
one?
pirate- It's pirates saying.
You said it's pirates dying? Sounds like some Banjo-Kazooie sound effects right here. Did you just do burps? This sounds like some Banjo-Kazooie sound effects. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. I swear to God, this is from Banjo-Kazooie. I've heard this exact same thing in Banjo-Kazooie, I swear.
Let's say there's the vomit sound, which kind of makes me like, oh, oh god.
What's poop? You just have poop.
Yeah, this is some, like fart sound.
Okay. All right. Okay. What else you got? Anything cool? Sounds are fun.
And there's the sound for placing a zone, which took like a long time to figure out what it should be, but it's just a sound
A sound for what?
for when you place a zone.
Oh, that's going to be a boring sound. It just has to sound like anything. Just needs any anything.
Yeah.
UI feedback sounds aren't very exciting, though. They're not going to be sexy.
No.
Oh, yeah, well, here's the button click. Like, oh, shit.
It's like a generic crafting sound.
Generic crafting. It kind of sounds like there's someone's like driving fast, like a motorcycle's driving past us or something.
That might be like a power drill or something.
Yeah. The, I mean, I don't know what it sounds like in game. I don't know. That might be too specific, though, the sounds. Because you can hear, like, whatever that is. But maybe it's okay. Maybe again, maybe in game it's fine.
I think so. This is sort of like how the existing sounds are. Like What is it?
Yeah, maybe it's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. But once you start to hear things like a hammer, a drill, or something, if they were crafting, it says generic crafting, so it'd be used in place where there's not something to craft with. And if the object they're crafting at just wouldn't make sense to have that, for example, like the Xeno Harvester obviously wouldn't make sense to have any of those sounds, right? But anyway, then the generic sound isn't really that generic because it really only works for like hardware type stuff. But again, it's not that serious anyway, so it's probably fine. But the more specific sounds you can really hear in it, the more that's like, oh, that's a hammer hitting something, you know?
Yeah.
But again,
And also-
sometimes it's totally fine.
Yeah. I mean, I already had to avoid some sounds that were a bit too obvious, but exactly what
Right.
they were.
Right. And you have to also make deal with what works, given like, you only have so many sounds to pick from, so.
Yeah. A lot of sounds just sound too epic as well. Like they'll have like swooshes and they'll have like reverb and like
Yeah, like echo is in there and stuff like that.
yeah. And there's the programming terminal.
What's this for?
Programming terminal.
Beep, 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 beep.
Just a bunch of beeps.
How about a door opening and a door closing sound?
That's already
How about a sound for when atmosphere leaks? That would be a fun sound to have.
there's like airlock sucking and airlock blowing.
What about a sound effect for washing hands, says Monty? The Monty doesn't make sense. We're never putting that in the game. I'm going to find you one, Monty, for washing hands. All right, Monty, I got one for you right now. This is for you, Monty. This is the sound. This is for you, Monty. Oh my god, some of them are so gross.
Yeah, I'm trying to find sounds for the grill. You could hear like someone like moving the pan, and you can hear that the sound of the pan in those too. Especially.
If you go to like fight miscellaneous, there's some pretty good sounds for eating in there. Just monster biting, monster ripping flesh, monster tearing flesh.
Oh, I mean it's not.
Then also strangulation, breakneck, male scream.
Yeah.
The Dyson Sphere program sound for placing sorters is the same sound as the door closing sound in Minecraft. That's actually really interesting. Victor, why is the explosion you used so weak when there's so many cool explosions in here?
The explosions sound way too like epic, and
Hey, hang on, what'd you say? It's
they
not
sound
too...
like way too epic.
Oh. How? I mean, some of them might. A bunch of underwater explosions.
Yeah, but also like bubbles. And
They're like, what?
they have bubbles, bubble sound.
Well, you just need like one of the sounds. You just need like one of the clips.
I listened to a bunch of underwater ones, and there were bubbles.
There's bubbles, you said? What about, for example, I'm listening to explosions, designed explosion, no fragments. Like, it sounds okay, I think. Like, it's just a sound effect. Also, energy launcher explosion, big heavies is pretty good. It's not too much, I don't think.
Energy Explosion 1?
Huh?
Oh,
Which
wait,
one?
these are free sounds. Which one did you say? Energy Explosion.
Maybe. Should play it. See what it sounds like. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Some of these free sounds are like very bad.
Some of those sounds aren't free.
Yeah, but I only added like the free sounds that come with like the free license.
Why?
Because Soundly asked me like, do you want to expand your library and like add all these free sounds? And I was like, okay, I'll try.
Do you have, for example, explosions, comma designed, comma moderate size, comma nearby glass debris, comma distant boom? Explosions. Designed,
What was
underscore
the reason?
moderate. Under library, you see your Soundly Pro. Oh, you have all the Soundly Pro files. See, those aren't like just free ones. These are, so you have like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You made it. I thought you just had like you said something about like you're like some of these free sounds are bad. I'm like, what are you talking about? Free sounds? Well, I mean they have free sounds as well. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's explosions in there. There's all sorts of explosions in here that seem like they could work for various explosion things. If I can find the one I
47 more would be- Because this all sounds like muted, like they're.
What about explosions designed realistic low distant? You can there's an explosions folder you can just go to. Just go to the explosions folder. Victor, just go to the explosions folder.
Yeah, but these are distance. These are like from far away.
Right. Well, you can have issues with them, but if you go to the explosions folder, there's lots of explosions.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of ones in there. Explosions.
Yeah.
Where are you going back to now? Like, what's your stream plan right now? What are you doing right now?
I'm gonna try and see if this sounds right.
Oh, why?
Why not?
Because we can't really hear them that great anyway.
Alright.
Show the, you can show like the roadmap, for example. There's a new roadmap.
Yeah.
Make your screen bigger also, please. Go full screen so people can see it and you could talk about it. It's the same size. Now it's much bigger.
I should do this instead.
Talk about it, dude. Like, say stuff about it.
I mean,
Because you have the
That's
mouse, you have
roadmap.
the control screen. Just talk about it.
yeah, it has stuff like
I'll be right back.
Yeah, game go. Okay, now. Modding, constant armor, equipment, calls life, performance, actions. And yeah. I mean, that's about it. I'm just gonna play the game.
All right, dude. What's up? I'm back.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
Just playing. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably for the best. By the way, in terms of sounds, I wouldn't bother implementing them into the game until you've gotten pretty much all the sounds you want to get, and then start implementing into the game once you're in that headspace. Because if you have to change the sounds, which you might, just for whatever reason, you would have to reassign the new sounds. If you may add a new sound, reassign it and then retest it.
Yeah.
So it seems better to get all your sounds first and then start implementing.
I mean, if it's going to be the same event, like the flash sound, for example.
I agree with you. If it's the same event, if all you're doing is replacing an existing sound, right, then you could just test that it gets triggered correctly. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
There's also some like 3D sound settings. Like right now, I think the bio tank is a bit too like wide. You can hear it from like everywhere.
So it just needs a bigger fall off, that's all. Like a more aggressive fall off or something?
Yeah, like a smaller range.
What is range? Is range a thing?
Yeah.
What does range do? Does it mean you can't hear it outside that range?
Yeah.
What's the difference between range and fall off? Something could immediately stop being played even though you could still hear it? That would be jarring. So it seems like the two must be coupled together, right?
Fall off is like how fastly it falls outside the range.
When you're far away from it, right? Like the distance from the sound, it makes it quieter the further away you are from the sound. Isn't that what it does?
Yeah.
And then what fall off, what the way you describe it, it sounds like if something is beyond a certain range, you won't hear it no matter what. So what happens if a sound is playing and then the camera keeps moving? Once you hit the fall off, it'll just cut off to 0 instantly, I'm guessing, which would sound jarring.
The fallout, like the curve of the fall off.
What's fall off then? Fall off decreases the volume too?
I mean, I don't know. I have to look in the phone.
Oh, I'm just asking. Because there could be, I could imagine there's a setting that like if it's far away, just don't even do anything with it. Don't do any calculations. It's just far.
I mean, down here is just like minimum and max distance, and that's it. And then there's the distance
Attenuation.
Which I think this is like the fall off curve.
Yeah, that's making it quieter the further away you are. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing it's doing. So if you look at, for example, the biomass, the bio waste, whatever the sound is. If you look at that one, for example.
It has like 30.
Is that different from some other things? Do other things have 30? I don't know. You just want to look at like, how come this one? Because if that one you can hear from far away, maybe there's other machines you can hear from far away too.
Yeah,
that might have the same type of problem.
Yeah. And these sounds are probably from before we like reduced the size of everything. So.
What'd you just say?
I think these sounds are from before we reduced, the size of things. The biotank used to be like bigger. Used to be like 4x4, right?
Yeah, but the size of the object barely affects the fall off. Should barely affect the fall off.
Yeah.
It's more about the object, what the object does, that would affect the fall off, I'm thinking. There could be a small object that's loud and a loud object that's big. But just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's quieter, huh?
We used to have like much bigger stations, and then the stations are smaller, so the sounds have to be tighter.
I don't agree with that. I think that the sounds probably needed the same level of, can I hear this if it's off screen, as they always would, I'm thinking. But, I don't know. Because the new station size isn't that much smaller than the old station size. Not really, just a couple objects are smaller.
Yeah. But remember, like the old starting station, it was like maybe more than twice the size.
Mm-hmm.
So there'd be like a biotank.
Yeah.
That was like separate, it's like over here, and it was almost like the size of this core, and it has like a bunch of free space.
Sure, but mostly the player just doesn't want to hear sounds that are off screen, that sort of thing, when they're far away. I don't want to hear them. And they're just as far away if the station's small or if it's big.
Yeah, but for example, the biotank right now, you can hear it like from over here.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should only really hear it when it's sort of like somewhere in the center of the screen.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, definitely, and I agree with you. But my point is just that I'm thinking that if it's a small station or a large station, that the fact that I can only hear it if it's in the center of the screen is probably about the same.
I mean, it's just to prevent also the player from hearing too many sounds at once.
Yeah, too. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
And before, when we had bigger stations, you'd usually place like objects kind of far apart.
Yeah, and the reason I said it was just the first statement was you said something like, now that it's bigger, now that it's smaller, it should definitely be like the noise should be, the fall off should be changed or adjusted, the max distance should be adjusted. But I was just saying that the max distance should be adjusted even if it was big or small. Like it doesn't matter. It's about the same. That was it.
Yeah.
Auto saving. Can you hear any of the new sounds in game that you've added?
I think so. Have to wait until someone goes in the toilet.
What about the airlock? Shouldn't that have a sound?
Should already have a sound.
Yeah, so you should be able to hear that sound, right? Yeah, you can hear it. Do you think we should have different sound effects if a sound occurs in a vacuum versus not in a vacuum? That could be fun.
I was thinking about that.
Just for a couple things like explosions.
I mean, it would be cool for like the realism factor.
Just for a couple things.
Yeah. If Collins poops out in space, like there's no sound.
No, different from no sound, but just because I still want some sounds out in space, even though there would be no sounds, you know? But it's like it's a game, so it's kind of weird if it's super quiet out in space. Like if two people are fighting out in space on this asteroid, like you'd expect to hear the cling cling clanging, even though there's no sound, right? But but people still want to hear something. I feel like.
I mean, there's already like the high pass filter or what it's called, that cuts off like the higher frequencies the further away you are, and then when you zoom in.
Yeah, I don't know what that would sound like in practice. I don't know. Maybe it'd be good. I don't know what it would sound like. But it could be something we do where if the sounds are outside, they just sound a little bit different than if they're in a place with atmosphere,
like a filter,
so you can still hear them.
Would do that.
Yeah. What are you doing in your game?
I don't know. Just getting started.
Well, yeah. You're live. You're in the big show. You're live, baby. What do you?
Just getting all the stuff.
Okay.
Let's find more DNA so it can grow forth. Oh wait, the unlock price is supposed to increase, so it's not hardly we can actually.
Kids are watching The Cat from Outer Space. Some old movie from
That's
the
fun.
70s on Disney.
I don't understand why this sound is so loud compared to everything else.
Try like saying what you're sort of talking through your thoughts.
Yeah. I need a kitchen, so I forgot about the kitchen. It's another reading on the toilet.
Because you have some idea, you're building a kitchen, right? Like you said, you need the kitchen thing. You're like, okay, well, I know I need a kitchen. I got to put it somewhere.
Also need to get power.
Power.
Let's put it outside.
I'm gonna go.
So, Victor, I don't know if I told you, but I went and saw Dune 3 again in theaters. Dune 2, rather, in theaters for the third time. And I loved it. I had no issue seeing it the third time. It wasn't boring or anything. Also, I've been watching a show called Why Women Kill. It's pretty good. Season 1 came out like 4 years ago, apparently, but I just heard about it. It's pretty good. Season 1, at least, it's good. It's an anthology. It's great. It's on Paramount Plus, which I think is the network that has Halo on it. And Young Sheldon. And probably other things, too.
I think we're Young Sheldon, like, just Netflix here.
We have it in Netflix here as well, but Paramount Plus has like the new episodes, so like the current episodes.
Well, how many seasons are there? I thought there were like 8 or something.
Yeah, there's many. Yeah, 7, 8, something like that. Yeah, and Young Sheldon's pretty funny. I didn't think it'd be that great because I didn't love The Big Bang Theory because I felt like it was just boomers making fun of me and my friends. But Young Sheldon, I like. I think it's pretty good. I never gave that other show a chance though, because I watched it when I was, I don't know, like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah. It's all on the bar for them to bring.
What are you gonna do about all that ore? All that ore inside your door?
Let's have a transport. Aircraft. I still have to wait for all this hydrogen.
That's nice, I suppose. If I were to remove all of these. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Wait, what's that? The treadmill sound next to her?
I don't know. Go check it out. Go investigate.
Yeah, it was.
Nice, nice. Was it loud enough?
It was a decent one.
Okay. I couldn't hear it, but maybe you can hear it better your end. I could hear it a little bit. I could hear a little something, but not too much. Bow, 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 bow.
And also when you have like sped up the time, the sounds don't really match anymore.
What do you mean they don't match anymore? Like, what do you mean when you say that?
Because everything is like going faster, but the sounds are still...
To be jarring?
I just had to go someday for a trip because
What do you need, Violet?
I shut down there, but I can't do it.
How does it sound to the buy waste? Like a very hacky way.
What was the hacky way on placed?
I want him to play with me.
It's just on the model, and then there's just like
That's so hacky. Yeah.
yeah.
Why would you do that? Just for testing purposes or something?
Yeah.
Just to see how you felt about how it sounded?
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems like I understand, but
Maybe you can hear it if I place the buy waste here.
probably if it plays as soon as the object's enabled.
It is kind of funny when it's like synced up to the...
Yeah, when it plops it down, because it sounds like it's plopping. Sounds like they're just plopping it on the ground, yeah. The same way it would plop if it just fell out of a body. Graham, open the door for me, please, so it's not so cold, hot in here.
Sissy shut it.
That's okay. Let she shut it. What's exciting you, Victor? What are you thinking about?
What would boost my productivity the most right now? Maybe better beds. I don't really need the mining drill. I don't know. Definitely getting upgrade modules like early on is good. Just can cancel this. I definitely don't want to encounter murder bots. Let's make me feel-
they got the 6.
Wait, I set the autosave timer to be like 20 minutes. Pretty sure it hasn't been 20 minutes.
Why do you say that?
Because it's just autosave. Or does it
Oh.
also always autosave after you won?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this YouTube, Graham?
That seems pretty lucky. I think there's tourists.
What you say, Victor?
Oh, there's 2 dudes being stuck in there.
Oh. What happened? They were stuck like a bug? What happened?
Yeah, they were stuck on the other side.
Say it. Okay, enunciate, please. What happened?
One person was stuck here, the other person was stuck over here. And they were just like talking to each other or something.
I don't understand. Okay, so like they wouldn't go through the airlock or something like that?
Yeah, they were standing there talking.
Okay.
Wait, 3 crashed life pods? That's... seems improbable. Oh, temple dying. Oh shit, there's a lot. Hmm.
All right, Victor. Anything exciting happening? Anything good going on? Anything?
Yeah, dimple dying like this, like killing everything.
Not just in Starman, just anything. Just anything.
Oh. No, not really.
Oh. Okay.
Also need to quarantine this thing. Wait, I should use the upgrade module on the programming terminal.
You have an upgrade module already?
Yeah. I've got like 3 life pods.
Do you have
One
a
of them-
programming terminal?
No, not yet. But I should have saved it.
Try it. Yeah, you gotta enunciate slightly better. It's hard to understand the cutoffs of what you're saying. There's you don't have a programming terminal yet, do you? I would just use the upgrade module more immediately. Like maybe on
Yeah, I
the
used it
like
on
maybe
the
on the refinery or
refinement.
something. Yeah.
No.
He has a lot of health, 42 health.
Yeah.
A lot of nyctophobes, though.
Yeah.
You can grow all of them once you have the DNA frag, so they all seem fine. No big issues.
Yeah.
You should definitely grow the guy with all the health. Because nobody will be able to kill him.
Yeah. Could do one with a lot of strength first.
What's her strength scale, do you know?
Like 30 or something.
That's pretty high.
33. 36 speed as well. So.
And see, sounds for these sort of things, you know? Clinging, clanging, all these times when there's not sounds. These are where we need sounds.
Yeah.
Just that they'll have the most bang for the buck. We don't really need sounds so bad for like a Tesla coil necessarily, or explosions necessarily, compared to these sounds, I mean. They're not nearly as important. The sounds that the players, the bread and butter sounds, the sounds that they'll hear all the time. And the things that the colonists are doing all the time. That's what they need sounds for. And then they want feedback as well, so it's an extra level of feedback for what are my colonists doing right now?
Yeah.
That they can hear them fight, and they hear them clang, and they hear them build, and they hear them doing something. You're like, well, what's going on? And then that's nice too.
Yeah.
And so it's really great feedback in addition to just being immersive and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then things like explosion sounds are cool. Gunshot sounds are cool. I mean, gunshot sounds also great feedback. And they're cool, and we should have those too.
Yeah.
And then things like zombies should make noises passively. They should have a continuous sound, and so should cuddlers. All sorts of creatures should have noises so that you can identify, based off what you hear, that there's a zombie nearby, there's a pirate nearby. Like, for sure is what we need. Those type of things.
Yeah. Then you can just go to fog of war. You don't even need to. You just listen to what's there.
Yeah, that's also also that. But for me, I was thinking it's just more about just knowing that it's there, not necessarily about sort of being able to see it through the fog of war, because you can already kind of sort of guess. It's just good feedback, like a reminder, like, oh yeah, there's a zombie here, because there's a lot going on sometimes. So if you hear a zombie or a cuddler or whatever, you hear some sort of monster noise, you're like, okay, there's a monster near us, and it's just a constant reminder about it.
Yeah.
Or worms as well. They both have great health, so 42 is much better though. He's never gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll have it, yeah, like momentarily, so. Farming. Researching. By the way, if you're watching, follow us or whatever. Do the follow thing. And leave a review. Leave a review of Starmancer on Steam. And tell your friends. And tell your content creator friends, too. Your favorite content creators. This is my marketing voice. This is my marketing voice. But tell your friends. Tell everybody you know that Starmancer exists. We're here, and we're Lear. Jellies?
Why is he fighting the jelly?
Is he fighting a jelly?
Said someone was fighting a jelly.
Is it in the log?
No.
Could
But
you
it
have
was
just
like a
just seen it maybe? If you scroll through the log a bit more, is it in there? It should be in there. I think everything that shows up in the HUD is also always shows up in the log. I think so, at least. Just user error. Like, just, reading something that wasn't there. Just because you were just glancing. You probably what happened is you saw the sprite of the electro jelly and just in your brain just put it in the HUD message sprite or something like that. Because that electro jelly would have been in about the same spot as everything else.
Yeah.
I want to be able to eat that organ. That looks like some meat. Looks like some tasty meat. I guess you can eat it, but I meant cook it up. I think a recipe requires it. Pigments.
Yeah.
actually. Programming terminal. Do 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 do. Are you playing with permadeath?
No.
You coward.
Yeah.
You coward. You should just for fun, because it's more fun.
I don't want to lose my dude.
I know, that's the idea. If I keep hearing that god dang door sound effect, you know? These are the sorts of sounds that, like, you gotta do something, not you, but just have to, like, if there's a sound that's heard a lot, it can't be too annoying. Not that this is especially annoying.
Yeah.
I never play with audio on, or I very rarely play with audio on.
Yeah, same.
But also, if we had better sound effects, I would play with audio on. There's no reason, though. The current audio, like on retail, is not worth turning on the audio for. But if there was, like, gun sound effects and hit effects, and oh my god, imagine if I actually had to use the audio, if the audio actually helped me, then I wouldn't turn it off. That would be great, and that's the goal.
Yeah, the range for the doors can be reduced. So you can't just hear like all the doors from everywhere.
Yeah, it seems like the range probably on everything pretty much needs to be reduced, or many things at least needs to be reduced. Like zoom out as much as you can zoom out right now. So I'm just kind of looking. That's kind of a lot. Remember how far you used to be able to zoom out? It was like the whole map.
Yeah.
It was huge. Really huge. I was trying to see how much distance there is, you know? And it's weird too with sounds in this type of game, and what sort of sounds you should be able to hear and what sort of sounds you shouldn't be able to hear. Like if you're zooming out and you can see the oil refinery, you can see so many things on your screen just full of activity. You know, what of those things that are doing stuff? Which ones of those should you be able to hear? I don't know. Because it'd be a lot of noises if you could hear everything. You're like, this is mine now. You just take everything but the door.
Hopefully it's gonna bridge it.
You could possibly take some of those cosmetics too. Because I think some of them might just cost scrap. What are you making metal for?
For a whole framework.
Oh, you should maintain instead.
No.
Why? Oh, you said I know or no?
That's what, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said no. I was like, what? What do you mean? Also, you ordered him to maintain a lot.
Yeah.
I guess it's fine. It's not a big deal. He'll still use it for other stuff. Whole framework.
Why do you say that?
Why did I say whole framework, Grammy? That's a building material in the game is called whole framework. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How about now? Okay. I see what broke it. So, Victor, I'm pretty sure I can just put everything in the modding project. It'll be fine. Pretty much everything, at least. And it'll be fine. I can just export everything. I wrote some code to export everything automatically for us. It's pretty painless.
Alright.
Just some code that isn't exported, but like most of the art assets can be exported. Because I was thinking in terms of security, it's so easy to access those anyway, you know? The only thing that we're providing is all the labor required in splicing the sprites and, you know, assigning them to things, but I don't think it's an issue. It's going to make modding so easy. If you can reference other sprites, like existing sprites, I mean, that's great. And you can. Oh, okay. Let's do this
I heard
one.
someone throw up.
Yeah, I heard something. I thought that was in the sound I was listening to. That's like, it's great to hear those sorts of things. You know, you hear all the puking. You know, it's great. You have a lot of color infections, by the way. Yeah, it's great. The puking is great feedback as well, because you know they're sick. It'd be good to have some coughing sounds too, as well. I just create an infinite of those because I'm like, if you have them, cook them. You know, if you have dead bodies, just give me something to eat.
What did he puke? I don't see any puking.
You said you're looking for puke or something?
No.
Is that a yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pukey pukey. Okay, what's this bad boy? They're all zeros, huh? Really? They're all zeros? Bum, 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 bum.
All my crew is albino except this guy. Oh, because he's in a mission. I really need a doctor.
Medic! I love this doctor. Weird.
I'm never gonna find a doctor. I just tried to find out when they were vomit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely funny.
So stupid with the sound. But then they clean it up like immediately. I guess that's because they don't really have anything else to do.
They're what?
They clean it up immediately, so that's why I couldn't see any trace of it.
Clean up after themselves. Smart,
Yeah.
smart thinking.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I see. That would definitely do it. What the hell is Unity callbacks, though? On mine, I have to do some stuff with some callbacks.
No.
Unity callback. Catherine, you gotta open it a little bit, baby. Thank you. Just so it doesn't get so hot in here, Violet. That's all. Because it makes me sweat. Asset database dot GUID to asset path arg.
You guys don't like the movie?
I liked it. I liked it, but Graham was up here, but
Are you done?
I wanted to.
Oh, I just.
I wanted to.
It's like I'm playing Theme Hospital.
What's that?
It's like I'm playing Theme Hospital.
What'd you say?
Theme Hospital. Feels like I'm playing Theme Hospital.
What'd you say? You said Theme Hospital?
Yeah, it feels like I'm playing.
Oh, it
Theme
feels like you're playing Theme Hospital. Okay.
Hospital. Yeah, because all the puking.
Everybody has the cuddler infection on your station.
Mm.
A lot of albinos out there. You're gonna have a lot of larva husks. I think everybody will like each other too. That's always nice.
Um, Whoa. The heck is that sound?
I don't know what it sounds like.
Do, 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 do.
I don't know. Could it have been the toilet, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, someone actually used it.
So you're just like everyone but the one that you needed.
No, it wasn't. Was it a guy like word or something?
I don't know. Could have been something else too. I don't know.
I was just gonna put him up.
Don't complain. I see. It does. Okay. What are you humping?
I just need metal for this. I'll get an upgrade module.
Good thing you made so many.
Dad, you don't have a handcuff on anymore.
I took them off, dude,
Wow.
so that I could work.
Look right there.
I don't know where they are. Graham asked me why I took off the handcuffs. I'm like, I had to work. I don't know. I don't know where they are, Grammy. I put them right. Oh, they're right there. Let's see. I see. Oh, that's nice. Do 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 do. What's up, Victor?
Not much.
What are you doing with your base?
It's expanding. A little light in here. How would I cure all of them? Antivirals or
You could do antivirals. You could also do mass space rock.
I didn't craft that.
You could do a space rock party. I don't know if you can craft it by default or if you have to find the recipe to craft space rock. I don't know. Or if you have to research it. I think you have to find it in a recipe cache. But probably those recipe caches are persistent as an unlock, just like the cosmetics are. I don't know. See if you can place it. See if you can do what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Once you get a second. No, it's not there. But you might never have unlocked it.
No biomass, no biomass. No, because it's in the toilet.
Is it go to the toilet? Does it not count stuff? It doesn't count.
No.
I guess a toilet is not a tradable container.
No.
Okay. Okay, there are not 10,000 things in here. Code. Oh, there are. Okay, well, never mind. Okay. Okay. Victor, if you're going to mod in an object to Starmancer, what object would you add? If you could add any, just as a mod, just anything. It doesn't have to, just, what would you do? I need to make a mod object. What would you make?
I don't know. Maybe space squid.
Wait, what'd you say?
Space squid.
No. An object, like internally what I mean by object, just like a thing you place. Not like a new thing, just an object.
Yeah. And like mines or something.
That you place?
Yeah.
What does that do?
Explode.
What'd you say to place in the? You said mines? Oh. Okay, I thought you meant like an ore mine. I was like, what does that do? Like, what do you mean place a mine? A mine's not really an object. It's, I mean, it is. It would be technically, I guess, but it's kind of more of like a weapon or something.
No.
Like it feels like that's what an implementation would be, like an item or something, probably. That like a colonist crafts something. What else would you make other than a mine? I was thinking something that would be a bit more permanent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anything though, anything. Just what's something?
Fun, like an altar or something where they worship.
Yeah, an altar could be fun. Yeah, just some fun. Yeah, an altar. Yeah, could be fun.
Like a free time activity. Worship like the tech god.
You get too caught up in like it doing something. Just what would you just add to the just as an object? If you were just a mod or just adding an object. Are there any items you would add? What item would you add? I'm doing an item too.
Something that like heals every single thing.
You're too caught up in, I feel like, in like trying to find like something that fits. Trying to like it's like you're trying to add it to vanilla or something. You know, this is a mod. A mod can be anything. It doesn't just have to be.
Yeah, but like, what would a player want when they mod?
No. What would you want, man? I don't know. What do you want? Just what do you want? Just have to make something.
So it's an item that could be anything.
Huh?
An item, and it could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, it could be an item that heals everything, like as well. But it just seems like, what's an item you'd add that wouldn't require any new code that you could add as a modder? Because you couldn't add an item that heals everything unless you wrote some custom code that would do that, you know. And you couldn't add this altar item unless there was some custom code that would allow them to, you know, worship at it, whatever that means. They could use it in free time, certainly, and they could, you know, using the existing components. So what's an item you'd add? Just using existing components, you know, or object.
Something to reduce like their need to use toilets, like a diaper or something.
Like a diaper. You might do a diaper.
Yeah.
You're still so like vanilla focused though, because like you started with, okay, what's a problem I have? Oh, too much bathroom. Okay, let me try to solve it by adding a diaper. Just so fun with it though. I'm not saying diaper's wrong, but I'm just trying to get you just have fun with it. You know, you could add anything. You could add like a space squid sack. You talked about space squids. You know, you could, well, I'll do a space squid sack. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but you also told me that it has to be something existing. No.
Well, what is a space? Well, I assume it's edible, just like an edible item or something.
Yeah, but then you would also need like a space squid.
Oh, well, yeah, you would, but there's another object. It's just an item though, because you could add like a banana, and that would require some source of the banana, you know. But you could get it from a trader, for example. So it's not like a super big deal that it doesn't need a source, you know. Cheese would be fun. Milkshakes, cottage cheese. All sorts of foods could be fun. Because food's always fun. Or maybe a weapon could be fun as well, because those are also items.
Yeah.
If you were to add a life form, what would you add?
I have no idea.
Oh. If you were to add... Okay, well, let's see. All right, let's go down the list then. Let's just see. Let's go down this list of how-tos that I'm going to make. And we're going to see if you have any ideas.
Well, I mean, life form would be a space squid.
Yeah, you can do Space Squid. All right, if you had to make a new planet, what would you do?
A new planet.
Yeah. Something in the skybox specifically. It doesn't have to be a planet.
I'll probably look at black hole or something.
That'd be sick. Can that exist locally? They can be any size, so of course they can. Black hole would be fun. Okay, what about a monster? / life form. It's like a monster that walks around, not something in the skybox. Of course, a squid could be locally too.
Yeah. Some kind of weird, like, Slenderman thing that just
That'd be fun.
skulks about.
I think monsters is more fair to have a requirement, or it's okay to maybe have some slightly more custom code for a life form. But even within that, try not too much. But I think with a life form, it's more reasonable that because it's more complex of a thing, you might need to know how to code to do that.
Yeah.
You could also make variations of existing things as well. Like you could make a lab coat zombie, for example.
Why is no one breached this here?
And the back for items, what would you do? Do you have who is assigned it? Security.
This person has.
And do they have it?
Oh wait, no, they don't have a jetpack. I was just looking at the loadout and I'm like, oh, they do have a jetpack. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so none of them have a jetpack.
Starting stations as well. You could create a new starting station. That's something modders will be able to do. And also dungeons that because I'm importing all the assets, they can make it whatever dungeon they want to make.
Yeah.
What random event would you mod in?
Alien abduction.
An alien abduction? What does that do? That's complicated. What does that mean? What even is that? You couldn't mod that in. What are you talking about right now?
We just have to remove one of the columns, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess they could just disappear. I guess.
Yeah.
But then what? They just go away? They're just gone. They're just gone. It's gone. I guess they come back later. I was thinking an event like there's an incoming event pop-up window, you know, like a solar flare or an asteroid impact or something like that. Or the local star is going to collapse or something like that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how much you can add through events.
No, it's meant just something random. But I was saying, what would you add? Not like what could be added, just what would you add if you were going to add a random event? That's all.
Well, you keep going back and forth between what's possible and what's like practical and what's.
Well, no, I was just thinking that in terms of random events, what is an alien abduction?
Yeah.
Because it's just what you said. So I was like, what is that? And then I was clarifying that what I mean by random events would be things like solar flares, asteroid impacts, that sort of thing. Since we're in the distress signal era. Era?
But you're still talking about as a mod, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So to summarize, for item, what is your item?
I don't even remember what I said.
Oh, what's a new one?
It was like a heal all thing.
It was. You can change your answer, though. You're going with heal all thing.
Well, then just make it like a big medpack because medpacks exist and you can just increase the amount of the heal.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're going with big med pack. Now,
Mm.
for skybox object, what's your final answer? Is it black hole? Black hole could be fun, I guess. It's not really a skybox object. It's more of like a star, though.
Yeah.
But it's still probably okay, and it could probably be appear locally. But other than okay, let's just change the constraint. Then it's just something going to be in the skybox. What would it be then? Because a black hole, you could still do it. It'd be like a new star system. That makes sense to me. But what would you do for a skybox object? So skybox objects are things like asteroids, infested stations, anomalies, waste, like the scrap pile things. Those sorts
Kind
of
of like
things.
robotic thing that sends out like a signal and it reduces like the morale or boosts the morale of colonists.
That'd be fun. That could be fun.
This would be like an alien temple or something.
Could be fun as well. Yeah. What does it do, you think? An alien temple?
Just
Just the morale
like
thing, still same thing, just a
yeah,
different skin. It just says, that could be fun.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun thing.
Also
Something fun.
increase or
Something fun.
decrease like aggression, something like that.
Yeah, like you're nearby, so you're like, oh, I see this, whatever, this anger beam is nearby, so it makes everybody angry. Angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. For object, what would you make?
Probably like an altar and like used to use it.
Altar's still fun. There's just other stuff with it. Also, you can make an altar that's just for cosmetics. It doesn't even have to be usable. It's just like it can just exist as a cosmetic, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty much any sort of cosmetic could be added as an object mod.
Yeah.
I mean, like easily added. Any object could be added. Downgen, who cares? That's too big of an answer question. Starting station variant could be fun. Random events could be fun. And how about monster? Monster cheese. Life form, really. But just an entity life form.
Yeah, something creepy like Slenderman.
Slenderman. It sounds like you say Slugman sometimes, which also sounds creepy. Like it adds up. Like something creepy like Slugman. I'm like, yeah, that sounds scary. Who's Slugman? I'm like, nice. It's
Slugman.
Slugman also sounds like he's like a Ghostbuster. Like, oh, that's Slugman's job over there to do that.
Like a monster that appears from toilets.
A monster that appears from toilet. You're talking about Mr. Poopy Butthead or whatever? Mr. Poopy? What's the poop man from South Park? The poop guy. Poopy Hanky? Hanky Poop? What's his name?
The Christmas.
I'm obviously getting this confused with the Rick and Morty character Poopy Butthole, by the way, right now. Mr. Poop. So I keep wanting to call him like Mr. Hanky Butthole or something. How would you feel about a Mr. Hanky? Just keep calling it. How would you feel about a Mr. Hanky style life form?
I would not like that.
Howdy ho! You don't want to do that?
No.
I mean, all right.
But some kind of sludge like sewage thing that spawns from toilets would be fun.
Okay.
Or if your station is like triggered.
Okay. Oh. All right, I'm gonna potty real quick.
I need more hole from.
Is somebody murdering Dimple Daniel?
Why is this guy trying to get me?
Victor, is someone murdering Dimple Daniel?
Maybe. No, I think Dimple Daniel was fighting someone else.
But I see in the log, it says Cole Moody is using this opportunity to murder Dimple Daniel by assisting Risto Cunningham in combat. So you click on Cole Moody. Where's he at? Who's that guy? And where is he? Is he knocked out right now?
No. Still in chemistry.
Oh, but he's not actually fighting. He's not actually fighting that. He's not actually murdering him. Or is he? I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. He makes hate him, but he's not murdering him. Or maybe he just won't assist the Cuddler. I don't think so, though. But there's a chance.
Daniel's assistant cuddler income.
What'd you say?
Oh no, wait, hold on. Oh, by assistant cuddler income. Yeah, no. Yeah, this guy doesn't become a cannibal. Just they were starving. Because the larva has still count as food. Kind of misleading.
Why can they eat them?
Yeah.
Why is it misleading?
Because it says I have like 30 something.
Well, it's edible.
Yeah.
What happens if they eat it? Do they become infected?
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. There you go.
You know, just when you press this,
Mm-hmm.
it can change it.
That's cool. It changes the color.
I like this. No, I like this one because it has the
I need to get out of it. Oh god.
Are they trying to murder each other?
Yeah.
Daddy, there's a way to get in here. Daddy, there's a way to get in here.
You're gonna have to figure it out, Graham. Dimple Daniel was hurt. You know, I really thought that people. Oh, is there a cannibal? Is that the issue here?
I think
So I thought that everybody who had colors were supposed to like each other. I thought all the time. Well, personality preference or something, and perhaps they do. It's kind of wild. That's the first time you drafted somebody, but it's not that crazy either. It's just sort of wild. What is that perk icon? Binge eater? Is that new-ish? Just haven't seen it.
where's your hunger? Why?
Daddy, you see this secret thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I'm just getting stuck in the door because Dimple is passed out inside.
Oh no.
Oh shit, someone died. Hmm. There must have been eating because I don't see. Yeah, this person ate.
Make
That dude's just eating raw slinker meat, huh? Are you here? Victor? Are you here? Oh, maybe not.
are we dog on the wall?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe like an hour.
Alright, I'm back. Don't understand how they become cannibals when there's, food.
You understand? You don't understand. What don't you understand? What confuses you about it?
Why did they become cannibals?
Daddy, I got a wild truck.
Well, why do they become cannibals? Do you know why they become cannibals?
When they're starving.
Okay. What does it
They
mean
get
to?
brain damage.
What does it mean to starve?
Don't have any food for a long time.
I mean, I'm not asking you trick questions here. It's easy. Okay. Do they have food?
Yeah, there are a bunch of food here. There were a bunch of food in here.
But they're not eating it. So click on any person. Click on a person who's a cannibal right now that you don't want to be a cannibal. Who's a cannibal? You don't want to be a cannibal. Click on them. Pick them up and move them somewhere and see what they do.
Alrighty.
Because you would think they would eat or something, right? Well, he's healing.
Yeah, but his colons already ate someone.
Well, who is a cannibal that isn't he? Is he a permanent cannibal or something?
There was another cannibal, but they
Oh.
might have been eaten.
Click mouse over that cannibal. I think he's a permanent cannibal because he ate a person.
Yeah.
As opposed to starving cannibal. So that explains that guy. Also, you had a man that was unconscious for a long time, and that's why he wouldn't eat anything.
Yeah.
Well, presumably that's why. I mean, could have been that guy. But another reason someone wouldn't eat is if they're just so busy doing work stuff. But the thing is, they'll still try to eat as soon as they can. Like even if they're working, they'll still try to eat so that they won't starve. But if they were doing something that takes a long time, they could potentially starve during it.
Could have been that they were my like mission guy or something.
Yeah, I think these are paused on missions though.
Oh.
I think. So funny. I ate my fellow colonist.
Daddy, you think these are gonna burn? Okay.
They're on fire, Grammy. They're definitely burning.
Ah!
Also, this guy's a permanent bleed.
Is there this number? Ah! I need to get my home.
He's permanently what?
He's permanently bleeding.
Daddy, look it.
It's probably an organ damage or something like that. Does he have some sort of organ damage? No, he doesn't. I wonder why he'd be permanently bleeding. Is it a symptom of his disease?
From the brick belly?
No, it's not. Could it be a symptom of his disease? It's not. Brick belly does not cause bleeding, but maybe some sort of combat thing caused permanent bleeding or something.
Mm.
Also, it might say permanent, but it's not actually permanent. There's a chance of that too.
I'm gonna get it to 900. And I'm gonna shut it. Where's my baby at?
I want to say it's a toilet.
I had it a baby.
What's a toilet? Like, why'd you say that?
Because the toilet, like, the sound is looping somehow.
Oh, there's a sound you can hear that's looping.
Yeah, I wonder if it's that animator. What is this prison toilet? Yeah, this is at a loop.
Daddy, I'm not wild.
Are you, in general, have you been implementing things by putting them in the models of the animators or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Just for the toilet,
Oh, wait.
possibly.
What is it? In the animator?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anything that has like a animation that's used when it's like producing something.
Yeah, for things like that, it's fine, yeah. For the toilet, what animation are you using to play a sound?
It's like an occupied animation, it's called.
Is that
That's when
being
they're-
triggered right now?
Yeah.
Why? No, I mean, like, from when is that triggered? Like, how is that triggered? You said it's called Is it the same? Is that the thing that shuts the door?
No, it's usable object self animation.
No, I can read that. Did you add? Has it always been there?
Yeah, it's always been.
So what is it?
Then it's
What was it been do? What has it been doing before this moment? Before it's been playing a sound. What does it do besides? So, 'cause you said it's not what closes the door. I asked. So it's not what closes the door. So what does it do?
probably just plays another animation. Like there's some.
No. What does it do? What does is
Pipes.
occupied do? No, I'm asking. What does it do? I'm just asking. What does it do?
What do you mean? What does it do?
What does it do?
The animation or the variable or.
There's an animation to play. It's called is occupied. Okay. What does that do in the game? What is that doing?
It's
What does it
playing an
look like?
animation That's like moving the pipes or something, probably.
Well, let's just set it to true real quick. We can just see what it does. I'm just asking what it does because it's not what closes the door. So I'm like, okay, well, what else is there?
Okay.
That's the pipe one.
Yeah, you can see it looping.
I mean, does it not get set to false? It wouldn't be looping forever anyway.
It's actually not looping anymore. Maybe because I changed.
What'd you change so that it doesn't loop at all?
Yeah.
Is the animator variable being set to not being set to false though? Is that what's happening? Because it wouldn't loop anyway if it was set to false unless it didn't have a transition out, was it? So how'd you fix it? You just made the state not loop at all? No, it still loops. I see it loops. So how'd you fix it?
I went to the animation and just checked off loop time.
Oh, it just doesn't, literally just doesn't loop at all. But what about the animation parameter is occupied? Is that is that being set to false? Like it's supposed to be when it's no longer being occupied? Well, if that's the case, it wouldn't loop. I mean, it would loop, but if you want it to loop, it could still loop and that sort of thing.
No. But I can just increase like the duration of it so that the sound doesn't play. So the sound is playing like at the beginning.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But I'm saying is like it could still loop. Like if you want it to visually loop, don't make it stop visually looping just to make the sound work. Because it used to visually loop and you must sort of like that it visually loops. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you just never thought about it because it maybe defaulted to it. You didn't really give it too much thought. I don't know. But all I'm saying is don't disable the visual looping if you like the visual looping just to make the sound work. Because we can find other ways to make the sound work.
Yeah.
Including playing it when the door shuts or something like that.
Also, what the heck happened here?
I don't know.
Someone killed this on him. This guy drunk. Well, everyone is bleeding.
Also, they're probably bleeding as a result of their cuddler infection.
Almost everyone has like organ damage too.
Yeah, probably also from the cuddler disease. Like from, could be from bleeding. The bleeding might do it or something. Or just from fighting earlier. Could have done it as well.
Yeah.
Morbid Curiosity Excitable is great. Oh, he's gone forever. Morbid Curiosity Tolerant. What are you looking for?
It's all a doctor's skill.
Oh, just skills. Okay. You can inspect poop. 10. Yeah. You could inspect, and he's got Morbid Curiosity. He's perfect. You could inspect poop to level them up to the appropriate level, I think, to extract heads. Is that what you're trying to do?
No, he's trying to craft.
Oh, just make stuff? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Wait, who's this? Just that guy.
Lately, all I want to do is lie around with you and complain about the youth and how they'll never clean their rooms. So Steel Soldier, Victor, Steel Soldier posted this Minecraft wood. I'm just laughing. I'm smiling right now because I see that 25 minutes ago, Steel Soldier, if he's still lurking, I don't know if they're still lurking, but posted a wooden Minecraft thing. Probably hoping that would become popular as well, and I hope it does. But he posted a sci-fi Minecraft inventory screen. You know, you can press I for the items, and that thing got 2.7 thousand likes. 174 retweets. Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Daddy, look at the lion. The lion.
Nice. Have they solved the onboard heat buildup issue? It really plagued my experience while playing. Asked Paul Anthony Lee. I'm showing 1 second. Let me turn on this webcam version. It's better. I don't really think things overheat the way they used to, and I'm pretty sure things might even cool off now over time. I'm pretty sure they do, don't they? And there's no more issues with stars. Stars no longer are hot like they used to be. So like if a room overheats, like you can still have overheating, by the way. Like if you had an enclosed room and you had your ore refinery in it, it could still get hot. But you kind of have to be asking for it now. But if you played a while ago, there definitely were overheating issues. Like if you played more than maybe 6 months ago, there were like issues where like stars would make things cold or hot and things would get, and that's significantly reduced now. Like for example, Victor's been playing for 11 days and he's never had any heat issues whatsoever, that I know of at least. Although he's got other issues because a bunch of people keep dying. Oh my god, that person's almost dead. It didn't even work. At least I don't think so. Doesn't one of your men have like really high strength, by the way? If that person starts fighting, he's going to kill everybody.
It's this person.
Yeah. There's a cap on the mechs.
But they're fighting the person that has a lot of health, so it's fine.
They're fighting the tank.
Yeah.
He's almost dead, though. It's funny that he's eating poop to heal.
Oh, good.
They might have low competency, which is going to affect their hit chance greatly.
Yeah.
And that's it. Paul Anthony, we're thanks for saying that, by the way. Also, consider leaving a review. With a thumbs up. Right now, we're adding a bunch of sounds and working on modding. And then we had an update as well, I think 2 weeks ago. That was pretty fun. We added gameplay settings, which is really fun. Victor, can you show gameplay settings really fast? Just really fast. You can change them at any time, so that's pretty fun. We also added permadeath mode. Turn it on, Victor. You know you want to.
No, no.
Permadeath is kind of fun, and maybe it should just, I don't know. Regrowing people has always been so weird for the meta, and I think you should be able to, but it's always been so weird. Permadeath is so fun.
If I can regrow people right now, it'd be the bad time.
You said it'd be a bad time? Why? What if you could just acquire more people, though, like new people, you know? Like a fresh crew.
I guess I can't afford them, though.
But if you could afford a fresh crew, I'm saying.
No.
Like if you could just get a new crew at any time. Like if you could just get a, yeah, you could get a level 1 person. That's no problem. You could get a level 0 at any time, you know? That could just be free even. But I'm asking if you could do that. Maybe it's not so bad. You can get a couple iterations in. When someone dies, you just get a new crew to replace them. That's what permadeath is, right? That's why I like permadeath. That's something I like about permadeath.
What's this guy's starving because he doesn't actually have food.
It's just sometimes in permadeath, I guess it is possible if you have no DNA frags left, you're screwed. But you kind of, at a certain point, You're sort of asking for it if you don't have any DNA frags stocked up. Because it's so easy to maintain them. Once you get the infrastructure in place. What are you contexting ordering things? Oh, you're just getting out of here? Or do you have another reason for doing it? I'm just asking.
Just want to be prepared in case they're pirates.
Oh. Yeah, they won't attack. Well, they will attack you, you're right. Because you have a big enough cap. If you open the galaxy map, you can see if there's any nearby. I don't see any.
I don't see any at all.
It doesn't mean they're not going to show up immediately, but like I don't see any. Mostly I was just trying to show them off for stream, you know. Like, look at these cool pirate icons. I see murder happening. It's so funny when they go hand to hand. They just raise their they go fisticuffs at each other.
Let me talk to die. Why are you attacking?
He's a maniac.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. He's a also, I think it's funny that you never solved the maniac problem. Like you saw him and you're just like, he's probably okay. He's all right. He's a good dude.
Was he always a maniac? I thought he was just a cannibal.
No, he was a maniac too.
Oh no, don't go to
Yeah. He's going right for him. Oh no, he's faster than him. He's way faster. You can knock him out. That's sort of an easy way to solve this problem.
I don't think I can order this guy. No.
That guy's also a maniac, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, he definitely is. Oh, maybe just the one guy? Never mind. So you just clicked on a guy, but it was okay. This guy's so many perks. I've never seen the double perk. I know you fixed it so that it would work, but I've never seen it before. It looks like the cuddler is just doing something to his face or something, you know, the way he just lays on top of its face like that, like it's eating him or something. Look at this cuddler's coming. How come the cuddler's fighting him? He shouldn't fight him. Because he's infected with the cuddler disease.
They still fight colors. They're affected with the color disease.
No, cuddlers aren't supposed to aggro to somebody who is infected with the cuddler disease. That's what I'm saying. The cuddler shouldn't be fighting him. Unless it's some... I don't think monsters respond. Do monsters help each other? I don't think so. Is there any chance that the cuddler was rushing to the aid of the other guy being attacked? I hope so. I don't think so, though. But I like to believe that's what was happening. Auto-saving. The thing about the maniac is he'll still do work. Like, you can have a maniac and he'll run the station all by himself. And you could like min-max him so he's got like super high stats, and anytime pirates show up, he can just be a one-man army and just just take on everybody as a maniac. But you can't draft him, so you just kind of have to provide him weapons and hope that he uses them. I think like you can give him loadout though, so you can kind of indirectly, you could still tell him that stuff. Jose Kerrigan. Okay. Pool is valid. Callback.
I don't want to leave this guy because he has a jetpack.
You said you don't want to leave him because he's a jetpack? The maniac, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, once you knock him out, you can take his stuff.
Yeah,
You can also grow a new person somehow.
we're gonna have to.
Executioner. That person has 22 health, by the way. So, but I would recommend right now the cannibal or the maniac is unconscious. You could remove his helmet.
Oh god.
Yeah, he doesn't care about no-go zones if he's in the morale's low. But you can rip off the helmet.
Oh.
He's awake, yeah. But rip off
But
his
I need-
helmet and then he'll die immediately.
But I need someone else to do it.
Oh, I just meant once he's sleeping. You just need to have a dude to do it, that's all. It also has to be in a vacuum too, by the way. Just lock him out. You just lock him out of his house. That's so funny. It would totally work, like, do it, but it's just funny. You did that, Graham. I don't know, it didn't work, but you definitely spelled Graham.
I'm dead. Look it.
Is valid callback.
I was taking the car.
So Victor, I have the modding project set up so that modding workflow is almost identical to our workflow.
No? That's nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could say that again. Victor, I said you can say that again.
I said it again.
Okay, so you're funny. Abject pool.
Daddy, I did it.
Graham, nice.
I made my gun go up. How did I do it? How did you do it, Daddy?
I don't remember.
B. Now B. B. Why did I get money?
like a spooky game, dude. Sometimes.
Oh no, did my game just crash? Oh, it's back.
There's probably just a long autosave.
Yeah.
It says saving took 89 seconds.
Where do you see
In the bottom left
that?
corner.
Oh.
I wonder why it's no on Victor's game. I wonder why saving took so long. If you're in the editor though, it could be validating the things. It never takes me that long to save. I wonder why it's taking so long to save. If you open the log, does it say something?
You mean like not this log, but another one?
No, just that log. It doesn't say anything.
Hmm.
I got the orange paintbrush. I got the yellow paintbrush. Ah! I was running for my life.
I did see that. That was close, Graham.
No!
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh. Yeah, I thought he was gonna get you, Grammy. So Victor, the workflow for someone to make a mod is actually pretty easy. So I know I said that it's pretty much identical to our own workflow, but what they can do is they can copy any existing asset. So for example,
Now I got
a wheat or something, wheat, and they could just replace it with their own sprite, like a banana, export it, add it right to the game. Yeah, they'd have to figure out an entry point for the item, obviously, like as always. Another good thing is that we have so many unused art assets that the modders could use as well. I mean, we literally have a sprite for a banana, for example,
Yeah.
and an egg, for example, like those sorts of things. And so they'll be able to use those and reference those as well, which is great.
Daddy, look it. I'm back at the safe zone. People call that the safe zone. Are you girls now? I have to go in here, Daddy. See a doll? That's a teal doll, and I have the teal bucket. Sadie was trolling on this on a video on YouTube I was watching.
She was trolling, you said?
He was trolling.
Knocking people off?
No,
Oh.
he was knocking
Oh.
himself off. And Sadie was saying, "No, I wasn't."
That sounds funny.
And he was, and I got 9 paintbrushes already. I'm so close, Daddy. I'm so close to getting done with this. Right?
Yeah.
I find the green doll. That is right here, and boom, boom. And I got this one now, so I don't need to worry. I got in. Now I gotta change stuff. Why is the wall going up here? You don't eat the what? I'm going back. Will you girls?
Grandma was so scared, dude. You have no idea.
I never saw it. Oh, there's a purple triangle. I'm going in here. Daddy, see?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this. I'm rolling. I'm running. the key?
I don't know, Grammy.
We're going in here. Na boo boo. I missed the paint. Wash I 14 and I have 11. Money, no money. I can't see. My fingers are blown. I might need to draw the arrow here. Right, Daddy?
Right, Grammy.
The monster, the monster.
Alright.
Daddy, I need
What's up, man?
one more.
I think this guy isn't dying because he's healing while starving.
That's great. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's funny.
No, it's silly.
What's that?
It's silly. Because he's gonna be in the bed forever now.
Shouldn't have given him a bed. He knows the game better than you do. He's like, you're not going to kill me, man. You can't kill me, he says. Okay, people, all you lurkers out there, thank you for watching. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to keep the VOD going, though, for as long as Victor wants to play, and then I'll just keep recording this VOD. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. All you lurkers out there, thanks for watching. I keep having to say that again. Thanks for watching, because that's all I can remember to say. Why do I say thanks for watching, Graham? Because I couldn't remember what else to say, okay? Now even my kids worried about my call to action at the end. Like the game, leave a good review, follow the stream, tell people about us, tell content creators that you like the game, tell your friends, tell everybody about Starmancer, and that sort of thing. And thanks for watching, once again, because that's all I can say. And